Well, I was feeling very comfortable with the way I was playing the previous 2 rounds, and I knew I had to shoot a round in the 60s if I wanted to have a chance at the title. And like I said, I mean, I was just feeling really good with my game. I've been feeling that way for 2 months or so. So it was just like any other final round. Of course, I was trying to go out there to stay aggressive, but pretty smart. And I started off strong. I found a birdie on number 2 and part number 3 that I had struggled with the first 2 rounds. So that was nice for me. And then from there, I just tried to stick to my game plan, stayed really present. And then when we came in for the rain delay, I was able to see where I was standing. And after that, I honestly just was playing a smarter kind of golf. I was looking for the easiest shot because I knew I had kind of like of a cushion, but I was still, of course, trying to make birdies, just I guess a little bit less aggressive. But I mean, I'm just really happy with the way today went.
Hi, Maria. Congratulations. So going into the final round with one shot down, what were you thinking you needed to shoot today to assure yourself of being in this position?
In my head, I thought 7 under was going to be the number I had to shoot to be able to fight for the first place. But then when I walked outside and saw the conditions, I knew that number wasn't going to be that low. So, I mean, after walking outside, honestly, I didn't really know what the number was going to be. I knew Sierra had shot even in the morning, so even with the morning wave and her just shooting on even par, I kind of was trying to go for that 7 under, but I mean, with the conditions, I thought that it could have been a lower number. But I mean, I was just trying to go out there and give myself as many opportunities as I could, stayed patient, and that's what I did.
And we do have microphones both sides, right here, right in front. Beth Ann.
Maria, I'm sure there have been a lot of times where you've envisioned this moment when you're out here practicing. Can you talk about how it lived up to what you imagined it could be?
Yeah, it was. I've told Shauna, I don't know how many times, that we were going to be walking down 18 fairway, holding hands, knowing that I was going to be the national champion. And I've seen it in my head, I don't know how many times. I dream, and it was so much better. I mean, the people that were out here today with us and the team, and just Alban and Bianca that I got to play with were amazing with me, and it just felt so real. And I don't know, it was just way better than what I had dreamed.
Can I ask Shauna real quick too for you? When did she first tell you that? And when did you start getting emotional out there?
Oh gosh, we have these conversations a lot about what the future might look like. Probably when this was announced, I would say her and I've had those conversations, and I think sometimes when you can visualize something, it becomes a reality eventually. And we knew that preparation and being present was going to be a big part of that. And it's way better than I envisioned to walk up 18 with her, holding her hand and just telling her I love her and I'm so proud of her, but also to see our fans calling the hogs and our whole entire team behind the green. And it was definitely way cooler in person.
Right here.
Shauna, to build off of that, what were those final holes like for you as you were walking them with Maria?
I'm not so worried about Maria. It's the other 4 that I was trying to get in the house more so. I mean, she's just fantastic under these conditions. Like I've said all week, she thrives when the spotlight is on, and I think that's what she did today. You know, this golf course played as tough as I've seen it in a very long time, maybe ever, with 30-mile-an-hour winds, and to shoot what she shot was very impressive.
Hey guys, on another front, your team looks to be in the 4-5 slot for match play. I know that's important for you. Can you speak about the position you're in?
You know, obviously our team goal is the first most important goal for us, and I know Maria feels the same way. Obviously, winning individually is just a cherry on top of the cake, but we still have a lot of work to do as a group. we'll try and figure out who we're going to play and give ourselves the best matchups and go out there tomorrow and take care of business.
Maria, you deferred your LPGA membership earlier this year. Just kind of reflect on these few months and how it's kind of made it all worth it.
Yeah, I mean, coming back for nationals was one of the main things why I deferred my LPGA status, and I think I've had a pretty nice last couple months. I've gotten to play at Augusta. I've gotten to I won SECs. We're here. We made it to match play for the first time in our program's history, and it's just been great. I think getting to be with the girls, getting to be with all of our staff, and getting to learn a little bit more from Shauna and Mike these last 6 months have been amazing, and I think I made the best decision. I mean, LPGA is not going to go anywhere, and this was the last time I was going to be able to have a run at a national championship. So it's been great, and I cannot wait for match play tomorrow.
Right here. No? Okay. Any other questions? Okay, back to Brentley. Oh, go ahead right here. Go ahead.
Shauna, just walking with her coming in, I don't know how many people were out there, but she seemed to thank everyone as even well before 18. Just her reaction and how you saw her handle that scene.
We talk a lot about giving is getting in our program, and we love to give people thank yous and thanks for coming out and supporting us. And I really think that when you do give, you get back in return. And I think Maria is a perfect example of kind of that motto that we live by in our locker room, and just a great example of that for all of us. It takes a village to run a championship like this. It doesn't just pop up overnight. There's been a lot of hard work that's gone into it. And we are grateful for all of the people that are behind the scenes to help this event make it possible.
We'll go to Brentley in the front, then we'll go to the back.
Maria, can you talk about your emotions leaving NCAA's last year? Obviously didn't have the type of tournament that you wanted, and how that kind of fueled you and motivated you to never want to feel that way again.
Yeah, definitely. The drive back from Stillwater last year was no fun, and I knew I didn't want to feel that way again, and I knew the team didn't want to feel that way ever again either. I know Shauna and Mike weren't super excited about how we did either. We weren't excited about how we did either. So I think we just kind of used that as just extra motivation to work harder. And I mean, we've been working for this week for 2 years. Ever since we found out that we were going to host, we've put all the work for this week. And getting to regionals a couple weeks ago was one of the toughest tournaments I think I've played in my college career. And coming back home and getting to be where we are with our people and getting to have the whole team here and our staff and our friends has just made it that much better. And I'm just really proud of the way we've handled ourselves. I know there's a lot of golf for us still out there, and I'm really excited to see what tomorrow brings.
Go to the camera platform.
Growing up in Mexico and then deciding to come here to Arkansas, did you ever think this would be possible?
No, I mean, I talk about it with my family all the time. It's just so crazy to think that I'm about to graduate, or I graduated from a university here in the United States, and that I had a scholarship, and that I was playing golf and being with amazing people like the people I'm here with. And it's just so crazy for us, because in Mexico, we don't have college athletics like you guys have it here. So it's just everything's new for us, and it's just been an amazing 3.5 years. I think that coming here was the best decision I've made in my life. I've learned so much, I've grown so much, I've made friends that I'm gonna have for the rest of my life, and I've learned so many things from Shauna, from all of my teammates, from everyone in our staff, and it's just been, I'm really lucky for this opportunity and to be able to be a Razorback.
Go on the back.
Coach, looking ahead to match play, because the SEC kind of changed its format to that, do you feel like that experience helps you guys going forward the rest of the week?
I do now. I think it's more of, getting comfortable with doing the pairings and that kind of stuff. Obviously, you have to shift mindset a little bit. It's definitely the SEC format gives us some good information to help our team be ready for that, and looking forward to it.
Shauna, it was 2007 when Stacy won. If this happens again with Maria, no, I know it's not over. Just the fact that, to experience it once again, and it's been since 2007, clearly worth the wait.
Oh yeah, I mean, gosh, Stacy Lewis, I think, helped put our program on the map, and I think Maria Fassi puts an exclamation point on that. And it's hard to win at our sport. It's very difficult. It's always changing, and you do the best you can to prepare. But this young lady's worked super hard for this moment, and she's been a great teammate and a great leader for us, and just really proud to be able to walk down the fairway by her side.
Is it a weird feeling, being out there and your closest competitor, is already in the clubhouse and there's not really anyone close to you? Is that something that, is it different, what's that feeling like?
It is definitely different, but at the same time, I was just trying to just play good golf. Bianca, I was playing with her, and we were tied going off number one, and I know she can go low. She hits it far. She has a lot of wedges in and has a lot of opportunities on par fives. So, yeah, maybe she wasn't as close as she would have liked, but I still knew that coming down the stretch, she could make a move. So I knew I had to make as many birdies as I could. I knew I had to just take advantage of the opportunities that I had, and I did, and it was, different for sure to know that the second place was not going to play wasn't playing anymore. But I think my mindset was the same.
Beth Ann?
Yeah, can you just compare the magnitude of the Augusta National Women's Amateur in terms of what it meant to you and this tournament, the pressure that you felt there and here, and maybe what you took from that Saturday round for today?
Yeah, I think getting to play with Jennifer, I mean, she's number one in the world for a reason, and getting to see how she handled pressure at Augusta definitely helped me, and I learned a lot from her, and I learned a lot from myself. I made mistakes that I knew I didn't want to make again. So I feel like that second place probably taught me a lot more than if I would have won the tournament. So now I'm kind of thankful for that, even though at the moment, of course, that's not what I was thinking. But it definitely got me ready for what I was going to face at SECs and at regionals with the amount of pressure that we were all under for us to make it back home. And, of course, out here today, with the conditions that we had, it was tough, and I knew I had to go low if I wanted to have a chance. So I think it all happens for a reason, and I'm glad it did go that way, and this means way more than the Augusta Women's Amateur. Not because of the NCAA or Augusta or whatever. It's just winning at home, because this is home to me. It doesn't get any better, and this is my last tournament as a Razorback, and I think it's a pretty nice goodbye for me to go out that way, and I know we're going to have a pretty good run at it for the team championship as well. So I'm very excited to see how tomorrow goes, and hopefully we can come on top on Wednesday.
Right here.
Maria, Shauna said this is toughest conditions she's seen. You play out here. Y'all ever go out and practice in 30-mile-an-hour winds?
We do. Yeah, I mean, I think Shauna and Mike prepare us for the worst. I mean, honestly, we've played in hard conditions and cold weather, but I think that being a tournament, it just makes it that much different. And I hadn't seen this much wind in a very long time, and I was telling that to all the players. I was like, I swear this is not how it is all the time down here. We've had really tough conditions out here, and it just makes me bring the best in me, and I kind of like that. It makes me stay focused. It makes me stay present, and yeah, I enjoy those kind of conditions. And like I said, Sean and Mike make sure we're prepared for what we're gonna see.
Got time for one more question, right here.
Maria, in the last couple of months, you've been very visible in women's golf, and I think a lot of, especially younger kids, are sort of drawn to you. What do you hope that they take from you, or what do you hope that your sort of platform is with that visibility?
Well, honestly, my only hope is to get, of course, more people into the game, but I want them to see how much I enjoy golf and how much I love golf. I mean, winning, it's fun, but it's not what we play. At least it's not what I play. I enjoy being out there. I enjoy getting to meet people, getting to travel, getting to play in amazing golf courses like the ones I get to play in. And I just want to show them that it's okay to hit a bad shot. I mean, you can always smile. I think that I feel like I have a pretty good time when I'm playing, and I just want people to see how much fun I'm having, and hopefully that will bring more people into the game.
Thanks, Maria. Thanks, Sean.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.